You also won a gold medal. So are we too concerned about Team USA, Vince? Talk to me.
Anytime the U.S. team lose, it's of
Hmm.
concern, no doubt. But I think the conversation in the locker room, I hear people talking about the roster. Well, the roster is what it is. We can't do anything about that. So how do you fix it? Well, I think on the defensive side, first and foremost, on ball defending and the 3-point line, guarding the 3-point line. Uh, Nigeria shot the lights out from the 3-point line, and it made them vulnerable on the dribble drive. Because now you're trying to close out late, pump fake, they're getting in the paint. Patty Mills right here, like shooting the fadeaway three, but then he's able to get into the paint and getting layups. I mean,
Hmm.
you don't see him doing that in the NBA game. So that is the thing. Look at that. Just on a Kevin Durant type guy, that's things you cannot allow in this game because okay, you're going to see Jokic, you may see Gasol, a few other bigs, Gobert, not really a offensive threat like that. Like that, when I'm talking about as far as having size, they have enough and they have enough scoring, but you still have to guard the ball to keep them out of the paint because and I think establishing roles when we need scoring, here's who we have: Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, and of course Booker, and maybe you can put Middleton when they get there. Those are our guys, and everybody else kind of falls in line after that. I think that is the concern of understanding what's what. And in the last thing I'm going to add is the schedule. These guys are not trying to get their legs back. Maybe took it for granted. Oh, this is
Hmm.
just an exhibition, kind of like preseason. You go through the motions. Oh, blah 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 blah. Well, it's a little different when you're losing in the exhibition game. Talking about the Olympics because it's a lot on the line representing your country more so than playing a preseason game going into an 82 game season.
I think we are appropriately concerned about this team, Vince. Look, when we send, and Pop and Bradley Beal were talking about this at the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
When we send a team like this, first of all, this is not our very best team. Our best roster would be Steph, Harden, Kawhi, if everyone was healthy. Steph, Harden, Kawhi, LeBron, KD. And our sixth man would probably be AD. And our seventh man would be Damian Lillard, right? So what we have on this roster is one starter and our seventh man as our two best players probably on this team. So it's not our very best team. When we send our very best, it's like the Brooklyn Nets. But they didn't play together long enough. The Brooklyn Nets, if they would have stayed healthy, were going to lay waste to everybody. They were destroying the Bucks, and they weren't even healthy. So that's what we do. We put together these guys who don't have multi-year commitments to the Olympics or to Team USA, but they're so good, they just can't lose. They can't lose. Okay, that's not this team. When we go down off our very best, the world is caught up. Most of these teams that we've lost to or they're competing with us have 3 or 4 NBA players, 3 or 4 EuroLeague players, right? A half dozen dudes at least who can play. They have played together for a long time. They know each other. So I liken it to like in the NCAA tournament. The one and dones don't usually win the whole thing. Teams with upperclassmen, they've been together for 2, 3, 4 years. Maybe they have 2 or 3 guys who might be in an NBA rotation. They don't have a whole bunch of top picks. Those teams win it. Sometimes if you have AD, you have the number 1 and 2 picks in the draft, right? Okay, fine. Michael Gilchrist, you're going to win the championship because you just got too much. But that's usually not the way it works, and that's not the team we sent. So they're going to have to play defense. They're going to have to get connected. They're going to have to hurry up and do that because these other teams want it more. Most of their players, this is the biggest stage they'll ever play on. It's the most important thing to them. Not the case with most of our guys. And they've played together longer. They have better chemistry. So, Vince, to me, it's like you can have an all-star roster, let's say 3 starters and a couple reserves. If they play and they just got together that week, if they play an NBA team that didn't make the playoffs, but they've been together for a year or 2, they might lose to that team, even if they're more talented. To me, that's where we are, and I'm nervous about it.
Well, I also, and you look at the Australian team, I mean, they had 5 guys at one point on the floor that all play in the NBA currently, like you said. And I think I'm looking back to 2000, my year. And, it was 92. You know what that is, 96. And then there was our team, and they were like, oh, can we win it? And, it was like, oh, it's more parity because there's more European players now entering in the NBA who know these players. And it's not the wow or awe factor anymore. And these guys are like, yeah, I mean, I play against these guys every day. They can actually give you a scouting report on these guys. Not like, oh, we watched them on TV. It's like, I know what to expect. So I think the first two games, these guys kind of like, yeah, we're trying to get ourselves back into it. Some of them may be tired. I mean, just imagine what Booker, Holiday, and Middleton are going to feel like when they get back, just tired. So I think that they need to get their legs under them. You know, that's something Pop talked about, and just understand. No, we need to go and dominate like we're supposed to. I think they're good enough. They have enough scoring, and the biggest adjustment I think Pop made was putting a scoring starting five in there instead of defensively, because you can switch everything. They're going to switch regardless, but they needed scoring. They needed scoring, particularly if you don't have your legs.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.